morning. It's so good to see all of you here today. Welcome to Coffee on Saturday morning. I don't know about you, but life can get so crazy, and I just think the best way to relax in my life is to have a and visit friends. So all of you that are on today, thanks for getting on this morning. If you're in your J's, that's really cool. If you're dressed up and ready to go for the day, like I am, that's awesome too, right? Saturdays is our day to breathe. I use it as my day to catch up on the week. And then Sunday, of course, I do very little. I just try to listen to my spirit, and it feels good in the moment because Sunday's a day for rest and recharge. Because I believe that God called us to rest for a reason. So I'm trying to follow a faith-based principle more in my life, and what I find is that it's really working. In my office today, and I'm back on my computer. Being on my phone was really hard to see people's, and I can see comments better here. Who I've got coming on today to join. The topic I wanted to talk with you and chat with you about today is the gift of surrender. Now, I'm a huge activator person, which means I want to take action. Nothing drives me crazier than when I can't figure out how to take action on something. And so that really then can cause, as I keep thinking, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. That's my personality. When I'm in the midst of crazy, I'm always thinking, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I'm not just going to lay there and cry. And it doesn't work. Now, I may cry for a few minutes because that's me, and the old habits come back. But for the most part, I don't cry anymore. I may get frustrated because I don't have the resources, the right people working with me that have that mindset. So then I become really easily frustrated. To talk about to you these personalities, and then because we're so good at it and we know how to get things done, I really believe God said you have to have other people help you. And so he creates these things over another person, and then you have to wait, or to the system, and then you have to wait, right? Like work on your driver's license, and you didn't have this. So then you have to go find all that. So you get it all done because you're the activator. You got it all, your part done. And then what do? In these moments, I'm going to give you 3 coaching tips you can do to get you through that. The first one is you take a deep breath and you go into your imagination and you visualize your life, beautiful, beautiful garden that you just planted. You planted all those seeds. And now you have to wait for it to germinate. You have to wait for those seeds to grow. So you might not see the growth that's happening right now. And instead of getting frustrated at the other person or the other resources or whatever, this is where you need to trust in the Creator to take over your sunlight and all of that. And you have to let your Creator take care of that. You have to let it germinate. And while you're doing that, go over and plant your next row of success, okay? And let go of that one, because watching it to see if it's going to grow isn't going to help it grow more. Replant is only going to waste your time. The harvest sooner. It will come later rather than sooner. So we don't want to dig up all the good effort we put in. So the greatest thing to do is visualize this project or this thing you're working on, control over, and see it being in the garden. Trusting that you pulled out all the weeds, that you gave it all the water it needed, and now it just needs the sunlight from our Creator to get all the germination going. While that's happening, you begin to visualize yourself planting the next seed and how that's going to grow. And you take as much action on that project. But what do we do when all those negative core thoughts come to us that say, you should be over there in that garden, you should be over here, you should have planted 4 rows? What are we going to do? We're going to take a deep breath and we're going to say, those thoughts don't serve me. Those thoughts don't serve me. Good things come to those who wait once they've. Good things are not going to come to you if you don't go out and create. But if you've done all you can do and you're at that stopping point where you have to wait on others to arrive or the money to purchase the resource, I want you to breathe. Visualize your garden germinating. It's getting warm. The seeds are starting to pop up. You see them. And then I want you to say, good things come to those who wait. Now, for all you faith-based people out there, if you want to add an element of spirituality to this, which I love to do because I'm a faith-based mom, I'm a Catholic Christian woman, and I love playing with the saints. So I visualize God actually shining his light down on my project, and that gives me peace. The other thing you can do is you can say the surrender prayer. So if prayer is something you're interested in, here's a beautiful prayer. And you say, I surrender, Jesus, take care of it. You build that faith by doing it over. We're working out and we're building these muscles. They're not going to get strong just one actual movement. Lots of movements to get this muscle to strengthen. We get sore. Well, that's how it is too when we're growing from the inside out. When we're building our strong state, which is our personality, all growing and lining up. So one thing we can do for prayer then is do this times whenever this. I'm thinking of that project. Right? Just like lifting weights is not easy, especially if you've never done them before. When we're changing our thoughts, when we're working on our thought process, it's a process. And it's something you have to work on. So don't get frustrated. I have lots of clients that get so frustrated and say, Jeannie, that didn't work for me. It's because they didn't stick to the process. They didn't keep going. So I want you to stay with it and give it 3 months. I'm not kidding. Give it 3 months. So say to yourself, Jesus, I surrender. Take care of this for me. Jesus, I surrender. Take care of this for me. Jesus, I surrender. Take care of this. You're building your trust muscles into the universe around others, that everything exactly as you need it to, but either better or maybe not quite as you designed it, but it's going to be amazing. How do I know? Because this is how I live my life. When I decided 10 years ago that I no longer going backwards or going sideways, I wanted to go forward. I began forward. Forward is not for sure. And it's not easy to do by yourself. That's probably why Columbus burnt all his ships so the people could. Have you heard that story? And forward, it's going to take a lot and a lot of support. And that's where I come in. As a transformational life, actually happens when we surrender. And that's when we get stronger. Our core muscles get to relax. Relaxing that we heal and we grow stronger, right? That's why when you're working out, you work on your legs one day and then you work on your arms one day. So you give your body a chance to rest and heal the muscles that have been stretched and changed so they can move. We need to do that with our own emotional, psychological, and spiritual. So as a life people on how to move forward in their life so they quit going backward or around the newsletter that's coming. You just keep the same thing over and over again because the structure in your life was so strong around that you realize it, and then oh my God, the thing I didn't like. I don't want that to happen. So as a transformational life coach, I am moving forward and learning how to align their mental, their emotional, and their physical state. So I grow so strong with an obstacle. You don't want to run backwards. You're going to be willing to stand. You don't want to fight so you get exhausted. You want to stand strong. The storm, breathe, take the next steps through the door, even if it's hard. But a lot of times we need a partner. Let me partner with you on your journey with you and to lead you to the promised land. Because I promise you, I'm not going to let you go backwards. I'm going to pull you forward. My clients will tell you that. If this is something you are so ready to do, move forward in your life in a beautiful and powerful way, I suggest you book me and say, Jeannie, I'm ready to let's today. And we will do that. I would like to work with me. You can get my ahead of time by going on to celebrateyoulifecoaching.com. Sign up for my newsletter that doesn't come through Facebook. So I want to make sure that you get that. And thirdly, I'm always getting ready to put new content out there and other things. So let me be your, let me help you move forward so you don't slide back. Let's create the most beautiful life that we were all designed to live. And let's get those dreams happening for you in record time. Take care of everything on this morning. Have a beautiful day. I hope you're enjoying your cup of coffee, your cup of tea, a cup of hot lemon water. Take time to enjoy it and remember, surrender is all part of the process of personal growth and building a strong inner state, a state of our being that we love so much that other things don't matter. Take care and have a beautiful day. Catch you later, everyone.